Today's show is brought to you by Bogart Extractors, an industry leader in hydrocarbon extraction. Over the last decade, Bogart has implemented many new technologies which have helped to revolutionize the way hydrocarbon extractions are performed. Each unit is made with sanitary stainless steel and is built and tested right here in the USA. Their certified system for use in licensed facility meet all NFPA and ASME standards and undergo peer reviewed by third-party engineers to ensure facilities and its employees can operate safely. Beyond simply making a functional extractor, Bogart has many additional features which make extraction faster and more cost-effective compared to other manufacturers. These features include hydrocarbon failing films to supercharge evaporation rates, heavy-duty explosion-proof pumps for flammable liquids and vapors, industrial chillers capable of maintaining large tanks of solvent at temperatures below 60 Celsius. They also offer extensive tech support and consultation services. So whether you need to set up an extraction lab from scratch or you just need some replacement gaskets, give them a call at 855-553-3887 or check out their website at www.bogart.com.
Immune system, this is research already proven that it can help prevent the metabolic syndrome and also releases disease. It can help with the anxiety and insomnia. In a lot of cases can help with the central nervous system, with ADD, and also optimizing GI function. So there's a lot of benefit. That's why our company only makes products which is all gluten-free or natural or kosher.
From the PodConx studios, high in the Rockies at the beautiful Beaver Creek Resort, it's the Raising Cannabis Capital Show.
Today on MJ Bulls, we are joined by Sammy Nasrollahi, the CEO and co-founder, and Ann Smith, the COO of Hydro One Beverages. Sammy and Ann, welcome to the show.
Well, pleasure having us.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
I am really excited to talk to you today because the work that you're doing, I'm just fascinated by. And I want to talk about everything, specifically Canabix. But before we jump into everything, Sammy, what is a functional beverage?
We consider functional beverages when you have ingredients in there is specifically designed to help you and make it an all natural, gluten-free and with the natural ingredients and no artificial colors and flavor. People have a better chance to digest the product. You can have a sugar from a donut, or you can get your sugar from banana.
Yeah.
In the case of our diabetic drink, though, it's for everyone, but there are proprietary ingredients that actually help regulate blood sugar and blood pressure so that it doesn't fluctuate. That's what damages the cells. So a functional beverage actually addresses some health issue that a person has, whether it's arthritis or high cholesterol, that sort of thing.
Speaking to Sammy before we got on, I know he's a professional athlete and you were a coach for a number of decades. So you really understand the importance of nutrition. Just for our listeners' purposes, just tell us the difference between a typical athlete's diet and a typical American's diet.
Over 72% of your body is water. So when people work out, you lose electrolytes. So what we did with our body sports, we add these ingredients that helps you. You can look at these professional athletes that they're getting cramp in a prime of their life. And they just go to the bench and drink another Gatorade and Powerade. That's not going to do you any good.
No. I'm a ski instructor in the winter in the mountains in Colorado, and dehydration is really an issue. And I advise a lot of our guests that they need to drink something with electrolytes because the water's just going in and it's coming right out the other side, and they're not recovering the electrolytes. That's very important. But as you mentioned, Gatorade, that's really not a healthy drink.
And it wasn't designed for regular individual. When we played, and I ran average 9 to 12 miles a game. Now you look in the street, the kids are drinking it, and they don't even have any kind of activity. Originally, Gatorade was supposed to be for professional athletes. Now, people are obese, they're drinking it.
one thing that I've talked with some of the players about too is that when they're drinking our sports drink and the fans drink it, they're actually helping their fans do something that's healthy for them rather than promoting something that they're not really supposed to be drinking. Sammy, as a coach, one thing he mentioned to me about how he got into this to begin with, he saw the junk food that these kids were coming to camps with, and the Gatorade, Powerade, the snacks the parents would pack for them. He saw, as he coached them through as they got older, what this was doing to their body. And there really wasn't a good alternative out there. That really opened up the whole functional beverage aspect for Sammy, and the whole company started from that. So.
Dan, perfect example. We just shipped 100 cases to Philadelphia Flyer because even though their organization has a contract with Gatorade, they drink our drinks. We had a Lander University in our town, Greenwood, South Carolina. Their head coach came to me 7 years ago. 7 of their starters were getting cramp. 7 years in a row, 0 cramp, 0.
I'm not surprised at all. Let's talk a little bit about Canabix as a CBD beverage that you created. Again, you mentioned Dr. Babin. Maybe before we jump into it, can you tell us why his guidance was so critical in Canabix development?
Dr. Babin started working with medicinal marijuana in 2014. He was one of the first doctors on the East Coast to get a license from the DEA to work with medicinal marijuana. And he has used CBD to treat melanoma tumors, kidney trauma, brain trauma, all sorts of things. So he's working with the other cannabinoids too. So he developed this drink that was more than just a CBD drink. It combines probiotics with it. And that's important for a number of reasons. We have this diet that has a lot of different oils, a lot of different preservatives, all sorts of chemicals that irritate the gut. Scientists now know the gut is sort of like the second brain. A lot of our neurotransmitters are actually produced in the gut. So your serotonin's low, you feel depressed. It might be because your gut is inflamed. When you give probiotics, that helps your system absorb the minerals and nutrients, all of the things that you want from your food. But the inflammation from all of the oils and preservatives prevents your system from absorbing them. CBD calms the inflammation, and that allows your system to absorb and use the probiotics. Well, that in turn helps the system absorb more of the CBD, so they enhance each other. We have a functional amount of CBD in Canabix. So even if you have a functional amount, if you have inflammation and have a bad system, you're not absorbing the full amount. Now, with the combination of the two, you're really combining something powerful that will get into your system, help you overall. Then you feel better because your neurotransmitters are being produced normally. So a lot happens in the gut that people don't realize. It's amazing.
That is amazing. I know is it Babin?
Babin.
And
Babin.
yeah, he's internationally known. He's presented his research in front of the European Parliament. The World Health Organization has published his research on their website. He's been translated into many different languages. Year before last, he used CBD to stop the cytokine storm that people with ARDS would get when they had the acute respiratory syndrome. That's what the WHO published on their website. He and a team researched that, and they're working now to prevent early onset Alzheimer's using CBD.
Wow.
So he travels a lot. He's a cancer research specialist as well as an immunologist. Since he understands how the body protects itself through the immunology, he can go to any area, any doctor, any specialty, and say, this is how the immune system impacts this particular disease or this particular part of your body. It's amazing. Yeah.
Dan, one of the major benefits of our CBD with probiotic, it helps, with the pain and inflammation. It boosts the immune system. This is research already proven that it can help prevent the metabolic syndrome and also, releases disease. It can help with the anxiety and insomnia.
Yeah, yeah.
And in a lot of cases can help with the central nervous system, with ADD, and also optimizing GI function. So there's a lot of benefit. That's why our company only makes products which is all gluten-free or natural or kosher.
The O Cannabis Conference and Expo returns to Toronto June 1st through the 3rd, and there are still good booth locations available. This exciting event is free for cannabis retailers and will feature Tommy Chung receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the O Cannabis Industry Awards. For more information about exhibiting or to register to attend, go to ocannabis.com. That's OCANNABIZ.com. I know getting a beverage launched is probably very expensive. To help with the marketing and to get it out to different distributors, are you going to be raising any money, or is there opportunity for companies to invest in your company?
We definitely are interested, but we are looking for people that have the same philosophy. They have the same vision and mission that we do. I'm not interested with some guy that he wants to promote our products or invest and doesn't even use the products. I'm not interested in it. We're not. We're looking for people that they believe, like you and I, that these products can help. Like as I mentioned earlier, we have over 92 million Americans are diabetic and pre-diabetic. We have over 160 million Americans are overweight. We're the largest, unhealthiest nation in the world. That's why we're going to focus on that. We'd love to have those people, your audience, that they want to join us. We'd love to have them.
This is a long-term project. A lot of people want to just get in, make quick money, and get out. We want people who are interested in helping people to do something that actually works, that will be around, that will grow. And with the access we have to the science, there are more cannabinoids that are becoming known as really blockbuster things that will help and benefit people. So it makes a tremendous difference.
Well, we're going to have all of Hydro One Beverages information in our show notes. So if you want to learn more about Canabix or any of their other products, or maybe if you're interested in learning more about maybe being a partner or investing in the company, just click the links in the show notes, and I'm sure somebody from the Hydro One team will be happy to talk to you more about it. Sammy and Ann, this was a fascinating conversation. I am so excited for what you're doing. I hope everything works out great for you. Thanks for being on the show today.
Dan, it's been a pleasure. We love people like you, that you care about our country. And that's what your show is going to be all over the world soon. Trust me.
Thanks.
We're going to make sure it will get everywhere it needs to be.
Hello, hemp friends. This is your host, Morris, from Volume Up, the Let's Talk Hemp podcast, where we explore and discuss all things hemp all the time. From industrial to nutritional to therapeutic to lifestyle, hemp has a place and a home pretty much everywhere. Download episodes now of the Let's Talk Hemp podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Come get loud with me on Volume Up as we take industrial hemp to a whole new level in 2022 and beyond.